Hey guys, this is a new thing I'm doing. I've been running a newsletter for years now, and it's been very successful. And basically, just with time limitations, I just really, right now, don't have the time to do the newsletters. And I thought, let me get involved with the 21st century and do the video newsletters. So let's see how it goes. It's going to be a fly on the wall, non-rehearsed, one-take type of thing. Basically, just my way of giving back, interacting with you more, answering questions, and so forth. So I'm 37. I started training at 13. I was bullied. I picked up the weights not really to get revenge or get back at the bully, but really I just fell in love with something that I could put my energy into and my time and focus on that, the positive instead of the negative of bullying. And fell in love with it. 17, I started to compete, and then at 18, did my first show. And 19, I won the Teen Nationals, which is for the heavyweight. So I was the best heavyweight teenage bodybuilder in the country, which was an honor. Jay Cutler is a four-time Mr. Olympia. He won the same title back in '93, I think. And, basically I was going to go on and continue competing. I had a good career ahead of me, and sometimes, like Oz, when you let behind the curtain, it's not always what you think it is. So I love my sport still. I'll always be connected to bodybuilding. But at 19, I retired, and I've been writing ever since. Then I was a fitness editor for 3 magazines, Natural Bodybuilding, Men's Exercise, and Exercise for Men Only. And it was a great position. I worked in the Empire State Building, learned a lot. Was also a photographer at that time, a physique judge. I started doing stand-up comedy. I was a little bit blue, which is kind of pushing the envelope a little bit, and that helped with stage presence and so forth. And I just realized that training and writing are the two modalities, the two things in life that I'm here to do. And I started personal training in about 2000, and started working for myself. HollisWasHere.com in 2008, and basically have been just doing my thing ever since. My family is mostly heavy, and my parents became type 2 adult onset diabetics, and they're wonderful parents. They've done everything for us, and at a young age I just felt that that's not going to be me. I'm not going to go down that path, and I've got to do something about it. And I always felt your body is like a car. You would never own a car and not take it in for an oil change. Well, I feel the same with the body. It needs maintenance. It needs weight training to keep firm and lean and hard. It needs cardio for the heart, also to keep lean. And it needs good food to fuel all that. And that's basically my background. I have 3 books out currently. They're on Amazon, Costco, and Barnes & Noble. I just finished my 4th. That'll be out in a few months. And I'm on the 5th right now, which is a really big encyclopedia. And last year has been really amazing for me. I really came out to LA with screenwriting aspirations, and I wrote 9 features and designed a TV show, Lift This, which was a Cheers in the gym, if you will, which I still think would be a good idea. And it didn't seem that path was really going for me. So then I embraced in the last couple of years that I'm a trainer, this is what I do, and let me get the word out and help people. And I really embraced it. I'm really proud and thankful, for all the opportunities. So that was really it for this first video. I want to keep these kind of short, 5 minutes, see if I can get at least one a month, maybe one every 2 weeks, and so forth. So if you have questions, either send them please to HollisWasHere.com or liebman.hollis@gmail.com. And any questions, anything goes. It's all raw and uncut. If I can answer it, I will. And then wanted to clear up a couple of myths today. I find there's a lot of myths out there as far as training goes. Do I do cardio first? Do I do weights first? If you do cardio first, you're going to burn up what's called glycogen, stored carbohydrates and energy. And if you proceed to weight training after that, you'll find that you'll be tired or blown up. So weights first, then cardio, unless you want to do a 5 or 10 minute warm-up. I'm all for that. But come to the gym fresh and ready. Breakfast, you definitely want to have breakfast if you're going to do weights. You need stored glycogen energy for weight training. Cardio is relying on adipose or fat for fuel. So the ideal time for cardio would be first thing in the morning, an empty stomach. Most of us don't have the luxury of doing cardio, doing our day-to-day, and coming back for weights. So what I do, and I've always done, is had my breakfast, done my weights, done my cardio, I'm in, out, I'm done. Other myths, stretching before, during, and after. Should I stretch before? No. If you take frozen chicken out of the fridge and you play with it, or the freezer rather, what will happen? It will rip. You must allow the body to thaw out. If you want to do a 5 or 10 minute warm-up cardio, stretch then, I'm all for that. Otherwise, stretch during and after your weight training session where your muscles will be pliable and you'll be able to stretch them. Women, should you do weights? Yes. Will you get big? That depends on years and years of heavy weights of training, a lot of protein food, and genetics and testosterone levels. It's not going to happen. Ladies, you're not going to get big. You need to do weight training because it's, in my opinion, one of the very few modalities that will enhance the shape of your body. If you do cardio, you'll get thin or skinny, but you won't necessarily enhance the shape of your body or get hard or get lean. So weight training is very, very important. I usually do a full body workout with my women as opposed to more of a bodybuilding or body part split with my men. Pound of muscle, pound of fat. What weighs more? They're the same. It's the same. A pound of muscle is a pound of fat. It is what it is. Muscle's more dense. It's just a denser thing, but a pound is a pound. I don't like to use numbers. I like to use the scale. And I'm sorry. No, I don't like the scale. I don't like numbers. I like the mirror and my clothes. If the mirror is telling me I look good and my clothes are fitting snug, I'm in shape. The only number that I've ever really cared about is maybe the body fat composition. Because let's say you weigh what you weigh, we don't know the composition of it. And words like skinny, I want to get skinny. To me, skinny implies like Auschwitz, an emaciated, unhealthy state. What we want, whether you're a man or a woman, whatever your goals, we all want lean muscle mass and minimal fat. And that's the equation. Anybody can get skinny and anybody can get bulky. But to meet the two in the middle, that's what we really want. Maximal lean muscle tissue and minimal fat. And that's what I do as a trainer. So thank you all for watching. And please, any questions, send them to me. I really want to make this as popular as it can get and help people and give back. HollisWasHere.com. Thank you for your time.